This is question 17. Here we're given a sketch of the curve with the equation y equals f of x. We're told that the only minimum point of the curve is at P, and we're told that this coordinate is 3, negative 4. And we can see that on the diagram. What we're asked to do is we're asked to write down the coordinates of the minimum point of the curve with the equation y equals f of x minus 2. Now this is a graph transformation question, and when we've got a graph transformation of y equals f of x, what we can use is a little trick that I like to use, and it's this trick here. Okay, we're told so this table tells us how we can answer this question using a very quick method. So we're asked to write down the coordinates of the minimum point of the curve with the equation y equals f of x minus 2. So the first thing that we need to identify is where has the change to y equals f of x, where has that change taken place? And what we can say is that the change has taken place inside the bracket. We can see it's inside the bracket because it's gone from y equals f of x to y equals f of x minus 2, and that change, that minus 2, is happening inside the bracket. So that means that the coordinate that we need to change is going to be the x coordinate, which is going to be the first number in our coordinate. So we're going to be changing that 3, and we are going to do the inverse. So where it is telling us to take away 2, what we are going to do is we're going to do the inverse of that, and we are going to add 2 to that coordinate. So what we're going to have is the coordinate 5, and because there has been no change outside the bracket, we don't have to do anything to the y coordinate, so it's just going to be 5, negative 4. For question B, we're asked to write down the coordinates of the minimum point of the curve with the equation y equals f of x plus 5, and then outside the bracket plus 6. So on this one, we've got a change inside the bracket and a change outside. So that means that we're going to have to change both coordinates. We're going to have to use both of these. So let's deal with the change inside the bracket first, this plus 5. We're going to change the x coordinate, and we're going to do the inverse. So we're being told in the bracket to add 5. So that means that we're going to take our x coordinate, and we are going to do the inverse, and we're going to take away 5. So we're going to do 3 minus 5 to give us minus 2. Then this second change has occurred outside of the bracket, so outside of the this bracket here. So this change has happened outside the bracket, and that means we are going to change the y coordinate, and we are going to do what it says. So we're going to take that y coordinate, negative 4, we're going to do what it says, we're going to add 6. So minus 4 add 6 will give us an answer of 2. So final answer for A, 5, negative 4. Final answer for B, negative 2, 2.